Oh gosh, I gotta zoom back. Okay, me and the dogs are at Lakeside Park today, February 19th. That's how we're going to be walking in. It's a little tricky at times, but just have to be careful. Come on, Maggie. Toby likes to pee on everything. Somebody out on the boat. The cat was here last time. And there's the picnic shelter. It's a beautiful area. Come on, Maggie. Lots of trees, roots, tree roots everywhere. We're walking right by the water. A little chilly. No, Maggie, we gotta go this way. So, up here, yeah, Maggie. Okay, up here is a path. I know there's some path down to the water. It's kind of steep. Now, if you come up by the picnic shelter, you could come down that way. It's kind of steep. That's where we used to come in. But found the better way. Still a little tricky, but once you get over here, it's better. And so that's the way we came in. And Toby's just sniffing around. And Maggie's just waiting on us. We're gonna go up that way. And I'll start the video back when we get up there. Right now, Toby is just sniffing. So we're almost up here. And I gotta actually keep Toby from going that way. You can go down that way, it's a little steep and tricky. I'd rather go this way and come back that way. But that's where we came from. And I just realized I forgot, I usually set my timer on my phone so I know how long I've been walking with the dogs. And he's peeing again. Actually forgot. So I'll stop this in a minute and do that. But up there I haven't been in a while, and this leads down to another pathway that you can decide whether you're going right or left. And I'll pick it up when we get down there. But basically we're going to walk until we get to that and let Toby decide which way he wants to go. And we'll come back probably the other way. Now he's going to try to get in the woods. So I'll pick this up in just a second. So we're about down to the little intersection where we'll decide which way we'll go. There is places here where the dogs can get water. And there's another little area over there. You have to be careful walking the dog on an extended leash, especially one that weighs like 75 pounds. You can, when you're walking downhill or down steps, he can get a running start and cause you to fall. So just be careful if you're walking your dog that weighs a lot on a leash that extends. I try to lock it. But here you can go that way or that way, and basically you'll come out and loops around. So I don't know which way Toby wants to go this time. That is a little rougher going that way. So, because you are going, there'll be a lot of tree roots and stuff that way. And Toby, which way do you want to go? He's pulling Maggie. And he wants to go the rough way. There's a lot of trees here. It's a 75-acre park. I'm not sure how that's calculated, if it includes water or just the land part for 75 acres. But there is another little area that actually the steep path I talked about, that's where it comes out at, and there's water there for a pretty good area where they can get water. But Toby just wants to walk today. Oh, Maggie, I gotta stop. Maggie's all tangled up. So we got Maggie untangled. And I could probably just let her loose, but I don't want a chance losing Maggie. She is pretty good about staying, but when you're in the woods, she is a dog that will hunt. She would take off after a squirrel or rabbit or something. Wouldn't you, Maggie? So I'm just gonna walk through here. It's rough. Go, Maggie. It's woods, and that's the path we'll be going. Oh, dogs are tangled again. And Toby's found something he wants to roll on. I can only imagine what that is. Better not get too stinky. And over there's where we were when we walked in. Over that way. That's how we come in. And this is the way we're going. Kind of hard to see. The sun's shining right in my eyes right now. And Toby's just down there having all kinds of fun. He really likes coming here. When my oldest dog was not doing well the last, I guess, year of his life, I couldn't really bring him over here. I hate walking one dog without the other, although I did leave my one dog home today because it's hard, even now walking these two together because they get tangled up. And it's just hard. One may not be able to walk as far as the other. These two seem to walk pretty good together. And now again, Maggie's getting all tangled up. But since I have more time now, and there's another path. That, I'm not sure if that's always been there. That's a new one. I just started coming back here last year. Due to, I don't know. I came here with my ex a lot, and I just didn't like coming here. Although I take my dogs to other parks. But they really like the woods. So I finally got over it and decided I would start back here. Because the dogs really, it's a beautiful place. Okay, here's a little bridge that you can find several of them in this park. We had to stop filming a minute ago because there was a dog loose. And, unexpected seeing a dog running free, but the owners caught up with him. And there's another little bridge up ahead. But we're just walking right by the water. But these two dogs really love this wooded park. Yeah, if we could all own 75 acres of woods to free our dogs on, it would be wonderful. And Toby seems to have found something he wants the smell of. Now he's going. And now he's starting to go. So that's the way we came from. So it's pretty hard to tell, you know, that's the pathway. It's kind of hard to tell sometimes the pathway, but always bring a walking stick with me in case I need it. Are you going to go? Okay, I gotta stop. Okay, we're resuming our walk after getting all that tangled mess that Toby created. He went one way and Maggie went another way, and there's a tree in between us. So I have her leash on his, so I had to get all that untangled. That's just the frustration when you're walking two dogs by yourself. But now I think we've made it to out of the roughest part. There's the water. There's a pathway ahead. So Toby is, I think, he is 7 years old now. He's going to try to go down there. Which I think we've been down that way before, and I don't know if I want to go down that way. He probably seems to be smelling something. See, over there is my car. And that's where we came in at. It's pulling. I gotta stop. Okay. We're continuing our walk. And there's a little area you can go down. It's a little hard to get down there. Dogs don't have any problem, but I do. I was saying Toby's about 7 years old. Got him in 2010. And again, he's going to go and get in some mess here. He was like 25 pounds in February of 2010 when I got him. He was a lost puppy. And Maggie was my mom's dog. No, Maggie, you got to stay on this side of it. And Maggie had a little, I don't know. My mom had dementia. I got way back. I can't remember if it was I think it was 2008 when we got Maggie. Or my sister and her husband got Maggie out of the dog pound. She was just a puppy. And gave her to my mom. Can't tell my mom a little story about that, and nothing tricked her into taking Maggie. She thought she needed a dog. My dog and my mom's dog had both died in 2005, like a year after my dad died. And we both lost our dogs within, I don't know, a week of each other. So my sister thought that would help my mom to have something to take care of. But, you know, I don't know if a puppy dog, especially one with Maggie's energy, was the best thing for my mom, but I'm sure it has worked out. My mom did love Maggie, and now Maggie's my dog. But I will say this. Maggie did not forget my mom. Okay, we're back walking by the river. It's pretty straight here. So So that's from where we came. Just woods all around us. And the river on one side. And Toby seems a lot more energetic than last weekend. Like last weekend I didn't bring Maggie, and Toby, I don't know if it was, he was just tired or what. I was about having to pull him through here. He was going much slower and wasn't pulling on me at all. So I might have to bring him again just to test and see if it's because Maggie's not with us, or if it was just an odd occurrence. He was tired that day. I'm actually tired myself, but I made myself bring them. It's a beautiful day. I couldn't stay inside. For February 19th. It is gorgeous here. Maggie, hold on. There, you got it. So we'll be walking this way for a little bit, and I'll pick the video up in a minute. So we're still walking. We haven't went too much further. Seems like Toby starts on a good walk, start filming, and then he has to stop and pee. Or sniff. And there's somebody on the boat fishing today. And we're going, that's a little bit of a hill. So this is a really good place to hike and get exercise. And it's not far from where I live. It's like amazing that there's not more people here. It's such a beautiful day. Hopefully this afternoon more people will come here. I'm here, I think it's not quite noon on a Sunday, so. Okay, so we come to what I sometimes used as the turning point when I would walk the dogs. Because you go down these steps, and then over those steps you can go and continue. So we'll probably continue because the dogs seem to be doing both well. I'm going to stop it for a second while I get down these steps. Okay, I'm trying to get the dogs to drink a little water here. And Toby seems willing, but Maggie, not sure she's going to or not. She's just standing there. Drink a little water, Maggie. Drink a little water. Toby's drinking. You don't want no water? Take your drink. Take your drink, Maggie. You'll need some water. Take a drink of water. You didn't want any water. You sure you don't want water, Maggie? Then we're off. Okay, the dogs got on some water down there. Well, Toby did. Maggie just got in the water. She will not drink any. We're continuing our walk. We got all tangled up back there. And that's what happens when you're walking two dogs by yourself. You often get tangled up. One goes around your legs, or one goes around the tree. It gets hard sometimes, but I do get frustrated, but I get over it. That's why I bring them, so they can enjoy it. I just try to tell them not to try to kill me so often by tripping me and tangling me up. And there's another little bridge. So like I said back there a little bit ago, Maggie, that's my mom's dog, and when my mom went to assisted living in 2013, Maggie came to live with me, and my oldest hound, Earl, that's no longer with us, and Toby. And she adjusted pretty good, and she never saw my mom again until towards the end of 2015, when we finally brought my mom over to where she lived, which is next door to me. And my sister was living there at the time. Her house had caught on fire, and she moved in there till they could rebuild her home. Anyway, my mom come for a birthday celebration, and I've never seen such a little excited dog as Maggie to see my mom. We just didn't know how it would go if we took Maggie there and stuff like that. So, but it worked out, and Maggie got to see my mom before she died. And Toby's all tangled up now. So I'm going to have to stop this and get him all untangled there. Okay, we're almost to where we turned around last week. Well, we didn't turn around, we cut up through the woods. Toby was really tired, it seemed like, last week. So I'll probably let him, if Maggie's agreeable to go on today. And then we'll probably turn, I can't remember now. We'll see what we do. But that's one of the ways you can turn and go back. And then you can go on this way. And of course I always let Toby decide which way he wants to go, except for last week I didn't. I made him go back because he was really tired. And there's a shelter. And there's a bench. Of course you're right by the water. He's not going on the path. I'm not sure how this is going to work. Toby, that's this plastic. And I gotta stop this and see what Toby's going to get into. Okay. Toby has elected to go this way, which means we're heading back. So we're heading away from the river, back through the woods. What did you smell, Snoopy dog? Something you have to pee on. Have to be careful walking out here. The pine needles and leaves can get slippery. We're going to be going downhill, which is good. Usually though, that means we'll be going up a hill. It's getting warmer now that we're not close to the water. You see Toby's picking up his pace, so we're going downhill. I have to not let him get too fast or he'll pull me down. But we will be going up a hill. And if you're walking a dog, and he's a big dog like Toby. Well, when I had both Toby and my oldest dog, they were both big hound dogs. You can kind of get them to help pull you uphill. If you want. That's where we just came from. Not sure if that's a path or not, but I think there is another path up here. Toby's pretty getting tired, so it's good that we turned around. Or headed back. We didn't really turn around. We're just going back a different way. This area is pretty clear. And there's a sign that says a half-mile point. But I'm not sure how that works here. I'd have to read the main sign. If it's coming in towards this sign, I guess probably the half-mile point will be come a different way. And another downhill area. Oh, I think Toby got down in here last week in that pipe. And there's an uphill area. He likes to take off running sometimes. And we'll stop it for right now. That's the way we just came. And there's one path, but Toby has picked this direction. Oh, and there's another path. There's a mud hole. So we're just walking and enjoying this beautiful day. And actually, I gotta stop and pull my jacket off because it's hotter in the woods and I'm getting warm. So I'll continue in a minute. I'm just gonna walk a little bit more. Okay. So we're just walking through the woods on a beautiful February 19th day, 2017. Toby's sniffing. Maggie's I'm not sure if she's just standing, waiting for Toby to go on. Come on, Maggie. Toby usually pulls. I got the leash, her leash on his. Doesn't always work out, but it helps. They just still get tangled up because they walk at different paces. But that's one thing I have done. I walk two of them is I put her leash on his, and sometimes I have to hold hers up closer to me. But in the end, she'll usually get wrapped up with it. And I'll have to stop and help her out. Maggie, are you okay? I think she's getting a little hot too, just like me, but we're about done. Ooh, we got some extra debris caught up in the leashes. Oh, Maggie. She's a little hot. She should have drunk water back there. But I'll take her where she can get some water. She wants it before we get in the car. Now, if I take them hiking too far away from where I live, I usually bring water. But I didn't. I have water I can give them that I brought for myself. But there's plenty of water here. So hopefully she'll take a drink from the one little area that we'll be going by on the way out. And like, yeah, there's some markers you can. So that was my timer that just went off. So I know we've been walking at least 45 minutes, but since I didn't set it initially, I would say we're getting closer to an hour. And we're probably going that way. We can go that way. It's just a little, I'm actually not quite sure where that comes out. So I always prefer to go this way. I know where it comes out. So this is like a good time of the year when it's warm to walk because you don't have to worry about poison ivy. But they have done a lot of clearing off on the initial path coming in. So I don't think getting into poison ivy is that much of a big deal now. But I'll find out, because I do intend to come here often this year. And I'll also go up to the mountains that's near here. And again, Toby's trying to run down this hill, so I kind of have to slow him down so I don't fall. Right, Toby. Well, where you going? Where you standing at, Toby? I'm going to take off running. Now you're all tangled up. I gotta, look. So this is where we could have come when we first came in. We went that way instead of this way that we just come. And Toby is dragging me here with some water. So hopefully Maggie will drink here. Right, Maggie, you gonna drink? You'll get down there, you need to drink the water, so get down there and drink you a little bit of water. Go on, Maggie. You don't want to get there? Is that too deep for you? We can let Toby come over this way. So we're just here where they can drink, so I'm going to try to let them drink, and I'll continue in a minute. Maggie won't drink water. All Toby wants to do is leave. So that's the way we went, and we came back that way. And this is a good little area to drink water. If you can get your dogs to drink water, these on, and that's where we're going back out. So the dogs are ready to go, and I am too.